Okay, you get Super 8 for the last installment of the Sign Says project. This is the wrap-up video. Super 8 is an app on my iPhone. And I've been through all my apps pretty much for making videos. I don't have a lot, and so I thought I'd give you this one as the final rendition. I made some note cards to work with, so I can kind of stay on track. If I can get them in front of your face a little bit. Anyway, this project had some surprises for me. I learned a few things, I remembered a few things, and I had a good time doing it. Some of the things I learned, looking at my note cards now, okay? There was some fear involved. I was actually kind of afraid to do this. I don't know why. Generally people can tell how I feel by talking to me or looking at me. I don't hide my feelings very well. But I was kind of nervous about it. And that turned out to be totally unfounded. There was no reason to be afraid at all. Like most fears in life, they're totally unfounded in reality. Something else I learned is that sometimes my feelings changed a lot during the day, and other times they stayed the same for almost the entire day, if not the entire day. Now, I'm not sure that's a function of whether or not I was paying close attention or not. It could have been that. I'll have to think about that some more as time goes by and maybe pay more attention to it as I walk around each day. Another thing I noticed was that sometimes my feelings are stronger than other times. And that may be the same thing. It may be that I was paying more attention. I don't know. But sometimes I had strong feelings, and sometimes I had weaker feelings of the same kind, like sad or love or whatever it was. So that deserves more thought in my case. Also, apart from the things I learned, I also remembered some things. I remembered that people quickly become acclimated to changes in their environment. The people who knew me, who saw me on a regular basis, and people who knew me and saw me on a regular basis during this project, quickly got where my sign was no big deal to them. They would read it, they would observe it, they would note it, but they wouldn't mention it or talk about it. They would just go on. Now, I'm not sure if that changed how they treated me in that interaction or not, but that's the way that went. Another thing I noticed was that strangers tended to avoid me. If somebody wearing a bright colored sign that said something on it, some people didn't get close enough to see what it says, but I'm wearing a bright colored sign that says something, and a lot of people would turn and go down a different aisle of the store or avert their eyes when they walked by. And these are not people I know, but people that I would normally smile at and speak to in the store or on the street, because I speak to just about everybody that goes by. And so I got a lot less eye contact from strangers than I normally do. There was also an online person on Zanga who asked me if I was pointing at my chain so people could yank on it. I have to point out that nobody yanked on my chain. Nobody was ugly to me. Nobody tried to in any way exploit the fact that I was saying how I felt. If there was any conversation at all or any comment at all, it was always positive. Maybe a little confused, but definitely positive. So that was a good thing. I'm glad it worked out that way. It could have gone a whole other way all around. Anyway, to wrap all this up, it was fun. It was a good experience. I had some great conversations with people, some shorter, some longer. I don't think it had as much impact on the people around me as I thought it would. And it may be because people are used to me. Like I said earlier in another video, I'm pretty eclectic. I do some weird things already. And I probably won't do this again, but I might. We'll keep our options open. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.